you, Ted.
Am I okay? I was going to say, am I recapping? We started off with you all witnessing the true devotion of the rabbit tribe. The rabbit warrior, One Hop Kills, leading you out to a section of the forest that had a rather wide swath burned through it. An area where the forest was on fire, and a new kind of sentinel watcher that you had never seen before. One that still is on treads, but kind of floats on a cushion of air, making it a lot more mobile, which makes its flamethrowers all that much more dangerous. It was setting fire to the trees while you all attempted to hide from it. It did notice you, and in an instant, One Hop Kills leaped onto it, detonated a bomb around detonated a bomb that she was wearing, and then it was finished off in a single blow by Hugh throwing the spider spear right into it. You took the head of it back to Rudis, who was excited to see the Sentinel destroyed and seemed completely nonplussed when you relayed the fact that One Hop Kills was dead. After some negotiation, General Rudis provided you with 7 bullets from his own firearm to take back to Fink to bargain with for Gamma's life. He also directed you to a hair general, well, lieutenant of his, I guess, Coney. And Coney expressed a bit of a mix of emotions in that she was bothered by the loss of Ginkgo, but she was at least happy that her message through him had made it to you, and that you all were there as the resistance, and had more or less gotten General Rudis to sign on with resistance activities. In addition to the 7 bullets, you all were offered some assistance from members of the Rabbit Tribe, to which you all decided on a seer and a healer, White Eyes the seer and Sprout the healer, who have been traveling with you back through the rabbit habitat. You all crossed into the outskirts of the rat habitat and were making your way down to the reptile fence when you were attacked by a land shark that burst out of the ground at the edge of the area where the more rocky mountain fades into forest. You drove it off successfully, although not painlessly, and then settled down into to rest for the evening. The moose, Adams, is still traveling with you, although not resting inside the burrow that you all have created due to his rather large size. It is before your rest. It is still evening. You are resting in the outskirts, the edge of the forest of the rabbit habitat, not exceptionally far from the inner fence that would lead you, if you wanted to, back into the reptile habitat and the terrarium, or you are maybe 5-ish miles, a couple hours walk, if you wanted to head to Rat Castle to deal with or to talk to, rather, your cell that is there, your friends in Small Scabs and her family. Also, I have finally remembered to create a marker on the map for that cell. It is evening. You have the low embers of a fire. You can mark off your daily food and water if you did not do that already.
Can I ask Adams if he has any healing poultices?
I believe he does, because I think he made some while you were out and about. I have. He does.
That land shark got a hold of me pretty good.
Yeah, fucked us up real good.
The other healer also, Sprout, is able to, between the two of them, they can furnish you all with 3 healing potions total. But that is their supply. They would need to make more this evening.
Well, I take one for certain. How does it work?
Just roll 1 base die, heal that many wounds. 3 wounds.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
What I'm talking about. You know, like Jerry's dad from Seinfeld.
Anything you all get up to before your rest?
Yeah, what's our seer's name?
Excuse me, sorry. Her name is White Eyes.
White Eyes. I go up to White Eyes. I do so in a way that I'm testing to see if she's blind or not.
I'm sorry, what?
I think I have an idea that wasn't it like she might have been blind last session. We don't know that she is. Am I crazy?
You actually have that wrong. You did ask her about her eyes, and she did lower the wrapping that is around her face to reveal her eyes are solid white, very blind. Like the irises are white.
Mhm.
Yeah,
she was
you all can.
She was cagey about her response, though.
You all can do with that what you want, but
I still do it. I still like test, like, does she see me approaching, you know? But once I come up, you know, close enough to her, I
if you're trying to sneak,
Hey,
like if you're
watch
trying to
out!
not have her notice you at all, then you can make a sneak roll.
no, I'm not trying to like hide myself from her. I'm trying to you know what I mean? Like I'm saying I don't believe she's blind, and I'm like approaching her in a way that tests the theory, right? That's what
Okay.
that's what she's doing.
You walk up and wave. Just stand there. Hello?
I cough a little and I say, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you."
No bother.
I was wondering, you know, my husband, he's pretty powerful when it comes to the sight sometimes, and I didn't know if maybe you could sense him. And
You want me to try to see him, to scry on him. I can do that for you. Add some NPCs to my screen so that I can actually roll. What would you like to know?
if he's okay, is he alive? Is he hurt? Is he alone?
She reaches into a small satchel, pulls out a handful of herbs and other plants, and tosses them into the coals of the fire. The smoke is fragrant, not unpleasant, actually. And she takes a deep breath, and he is alive, but he is hurt. He doesn't really know where he is exactly. He's in the dark.
In Haley's mind, it's the idea of being in the dark, not knowing where you are, is very strikes very strongly in her mind. He's alive, though.
He is alive, yes. He is alive, but he does need you, all of you. He is still in danger.
We're coming.
For what it's worth, since this is a scry roll, she does have to, since this is a scry roll, she says, for what it's worth, I do see you taking him away from there. I do see you carrying him. He is hurt, and there is danger around. But you can save him.
We'll save him.
Let me make a note here for this. Where's my pencil? Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Any other questions for her?
I already asked him if they had bombs on them. No, I can't think of any right now.
Okay. Anything else? Anyone that does take about an hour or so. Is there anything else anyone is doing in that time, or anytime this evening?
Yeah. Before Hewlett goes to sleep, he's going to rummage through his pack again to see if he can't find a ranged weapon. I swear I had one in here at some point. I know I put it in here. I just gotta see if I can find it.
Whoa! What is that?
That's way better than anything I could have made you, man.
Yeah, okay.
So fucking wild.
So
What is that?
right.
I
So
was gonna.
I can.
Is there a
here-
gun?
There's a
here's
limit on what you can actually pull out with that.
He's got a gat.
Right.
He's had an AK
well.
the whole
I mean,
time.
here's the way the rule works. I'm looking at it. Right.
Yep.
Extra successes can provide a better weapon. Every
Yes.
success can increase the gear bonus up to +2. Weapon damage up to 3,
+3.
or range up to long.
Okay.
And 1 success is required to make the weapon more durable.
Okay.
Right. So, let's do first things first. 1 success. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 successes to use.
Yep. Do you want to push?
Actually, you know what? We're resting. We're getting ready to rest, and this is just wits, right? So, and wits just recovers with rest. So, unless I'm wrong, right? There's no, or unless we get attacked before we go to sleep, I don't think there's any real downside. Let's see if this can't get a little better here.
Okay.
One better. Okay, hold on. Before we do that, before we do this, what is everybody gain 1 feral point, and then tell me what your feral points are at.
10.
10.
Let me see. 4.
Okay, so I start with 24. Okay, so
Wow.
all of these successes, or all of these biohazards, I mean, you're not gaining these feral points anyway because you're already capped out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So one just means one success means I find a weapon. The second success means it's durable, which means I've got 4 to use.
Are you tenacious?
I am tenacious.
I mean, you could get another one.
Yeah, I guess. Okay. I've got 4 to use, right? I'll use I think I need to use 2 to make it short range.
Yes.
Yeah, which means I've got 2 left. And I think so it's a short, we'll just call it another slingshot, and it will have a +1 to gear bonus and +1 to damage.
So a 2 gear bonus, 2 damage, blunt instrument with a range of short. Got it. So this is like a heavy duty slingshot.
Yeah.
Which would normally be considered a light weapon, but this is not going to be a light weapon because this is not actually a slingshot. That's wild.
Oh, good find.
You basically made, so like a spiked club is 2 bonus, 2 damage. Like 2 gear bonus, 2 damage, but yours attacks up to 30 fucking meters.
Nice. I knew I had it in here somewhere. Just I had no use for it. It was way down at the bottom.
Got all kinds of treasures.
What the fuck? How big is that bag?
Oh, it's not the size of the bag. It's how you pack stuff in it.
I've heard
I'm just
this.
looking.
Anything else anyone wants to get up to?
Everybody's good on weapons.
I mean, I need a machete, but I'm good on weapons. I have an axe.
I can't help you with a machete. that's a you issue.
That's a me issue. Yeah.
That can get you a knife, spear, or a club.
Yo, I mean, how many knives do I have right now?
Technically, a machete is just a big knife, so
It's a big knife. Yeah, I got 2 knives.
I didn't want to be like, hey, you know, I feel like I was pushing it a little, so I didn't want to ask.
Oh, simple melee weapon is basically anything that's not a ton of moving parts. Like making a chain might be a bit complicated, but a machete is just a bigger knife.
Wait, I got this. Hold up, I got this. You want a machete?
Yo, I need arrows and a machete.
Arrows are covered by the Boyer talent, and unfortunately,
yeah, that's
not
beyond me.
Pointy stick with feathering? Sorry, can't help you.
That's too much. You're asking for too much out of me.
You're asking for too much, dude.
Oh my god, I forgot it's my measure enemy. Hold on, watch this.
Yep. One use machete.
I'm pushing. Hold on, I gotta push.
Okay.
Oh,
durable, nice.
Now you can use it more than one time. I'm a legend at this shit, man.
Holy.
I feel like on one of the episodes of what's that one competitive Forge show? I forgot the name of it. Forge and Fire. Is that the name of it?
That sounds right.
It sounds, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I feel like when they're testing it out to see if it will kill or not, and then it just fucking shatters after one shot. Yeah, this is my thing.
Chete,
Machete.
an excellent weapon.
Okay. I think that's what I'm going to be up to for a little bit.
Hell yeah, thank you.
No problem. Oh, that's what I took. I took Slugger.
It's a good one.
Okay. While you all are resting, if somebody will roll three base dice? I think it's 3 base dice. Let me double check. Random encounters are everyone's favorite encounters.
Yeah, I like them.
Yeah, 3 base dice, please.
I'll roll 3 base dice.
Yeah.
Okay. The evening falls. You all have finished your tasks. The 2 rabbits have set up rabbit and hare have set up their gear and are tucked away in one small part of the burrow that you all have created. Are there watches? You all just going to sleep? Adams is outside.
I think we should
I'm definitely
set
gonna
up some
watch.
watches.
Yeah, we can do watch. I mean, there's plenty of us to each only have to do really like 2 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who wants where? What's the
Uh,
plan?
I
I'm
will.
taking mid watch.
Okay, I will take the first watch.
I'll take the last watch.
Adams, White Eyes, and Sprout will all each pair off with you. Adams with Hugh. White Eyes and Sprout, leave it up to you which of you will. Actually.
Wide-eyed
White
to
Eyes
see
is
her.
on the last watch. Yes, White Eyes is with you. White Eyes is the seer that agreed to come with you, and Sprout is the healer that agreed to come with you.
Just so I can make sure I've got my notes right, Ted. Is it wide eyes or is it white,
White.
eyes? White.
White.
Great.
Eyes.
Thank you.
It is very descriptive of her white eyes.
Oh yeah,
Eyes.
that would make sense.
Yeah.
About 2/3 of the night has passed, and I think it's. What did my phone just start doing stuff? That was weird. I think third watch is Haley. You and Sprout
That's last watch?
is last watch.
Okay. Yep.
Uh, a couple hours into, I will need a scout roll as a couple hours into your watch. You see Sprout suddenly perk up, looking around. She just looks. Do you hear that? Do you hear that?
Let's see if I hear it. I hear it.
You do hear it. And then you realize you feel it. do you? Hold on, this thing can make a sneak roll. You feel it. The ground beneath you is beginning to shake.
I yell, "Land shark!"
You yell, "Land shark!" Everybody, you can all
Yeah, terrified.
awake. But we are going to roll. We are going to roll initiative. You did
You
beat
said
the
land shark, and I'm fully sprawled out, ready to grapple that bitch.
Roll, if everybody can roll a d6. I'm going to the land shark you can see is essentially swimming in the ground under your burrow. It is about to bust out of the
Oh, we got 1, 2, 3. Look at us.
Wow.
okay.
We were ready.
That is Sprout Wide-Eye. Jesus. And then 1 for the land shark itself.
Now, if I'm on watch, I'd
Mhm.
have my gear on me.
You absolutely would.
Okay.
All right, the beer cell is up first.
Yeah, I'm about to. You know what? I'm not even going to use this because there are like every single cell marker and everything is in there, and it's just not.
Oh, this
last
yeah,
time-
this scene, yeah, we can't use this.
I think last time I made a different scene for this.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, fucking.
I think though you could bring us like to like any place technically, you know.
Yeah, I think I did. I
think
think I used this, the Paradise Valley overview. Yeah, there's a new game marker. If I go into initiative, it adds all of you. And then I just need to add my NPCs in again. And a land shark. Where
Is this what Jaws feels like?
What?
I
Jaws
have
feel
to
like?
I laughed pretty hard when I rolled up land shark again.
That's funny.
Bro, it's the same one. We gotta kill
It's
this
funny.
motherfucker.
It's funny that like land shark was like a goof, but it's funny that it is a land shark.
Yeah, yeah. Candygram.
I'm gonna need a bigger boat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat. You're right. If
Come
this
on.
was
Hey.
what Jaws feels like, we're on the receiving end
No,
of the
not
Jaws.
Cassius.
Hey,
Adam
first person
at the bottom.
The one person that listens to this, I am catching on to references more. So you see that? His character development, one guy.
Come on, Alchemy. You really need a better system here. Okay, so you guys have a 3, a 2, and a 1.
Mhm.
Hewlett, you have a 3.
Oh, why not got a cute token?
Land shark is actually here. I fucking hate you, Alchemy. So goddamn much. This is like it is like pulling teeth trying to get these fucking tokens in the right order. Okay. Hugh had a 3. Cassius has a 1. Haley has a 2. Cassius, your agility will almost certainly beat Adam.
Hell yeah.
His agility is 2. So okay. As both of these individuals have expressed, neither one of them are fighters.
Yeah, get out of here.
That is
Get on a rock. Find a rock. Get on
On
top
a
of it.
tree or some
going to
shit.
try
Yeah.
to do is
This is a Tremors situation.
Whoa.
Oh.
Fuck. I don't know that movie.
You don't know Tremors?
No.
That's okay. You can live a good life and not know Tremors. It's all right.
Despite Sprout having heard it, should be. That doesn't Despite Sprout having been the one to hear it originally, you shout "land shark," and there is just a moment of pure panic. And it looks like Sprout is trying to grab White Eyes and make for the door, or maybe White Eyes is grabbing Sprout and they're making for the door, trying to get out of this enclosed area. It does not matter. They just sort of grab onto each other, pull in different directions. Both of them have failed their move rolls to get out of here. Right as a land
They're
shark
bumbling.
is going to bust
Guys,
through.
they're bumbling.
The land shark is going to bust through the ground. The question is, at who? I can't even just tell this fucking system to roll a die. Yes, I can. What am I talking about? 10.
If I get my hands on this fucking shark, man, I'm gonna try my hardest to suplex this bitch.
Hugh, it is coming up under you. It is
Okay.
going to make a fight roll.
Yo, this land shark does not fuck with you.
Would you like to defend?
Yeah, absolutely.
You get the opportunity to do that now. If you choose to defend, it will take at least your maneuver, unless you have. It'll take your action unless you have the talent that makes it take your maneuver.
I do not have that talent. So,
Okay.
What am I rolling here for a defense?
You would
Is that
make a
just
fight.
fight?
Yep.
Yo,
All right, that's
okay.
something.
That's a fighter right there.
Okay. It chomps you. You have, if you look on page 75 of the Gen Lab book, it's actually page 75 of the book. Depending on the PDF, it may be page 76. You can see what you can do with your success. You can eliminate one of its successes. You can increase your initiative. Yada, 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 yada. One of the options is to counterattack. You can choose to do that even if you do not cancel their attack.
I'm just gonna, I mean, I think it's all bad, but I'm going to cross my fingers and cancel one of their successes.
Okay. That does leave it with some successes.
Mm-hmm.
That will be 4 points of damage with the canceled success.
Let me take a look and see what sort of armor situation I've got going on here.
You got the armor I made you.
Yes, there's the spider jacket, which has 3 armor.
Okay. So you roll 3 gear dice.
Okay. And
Every success will counter out 1 point of damage. You cannot push the roll, and then if you roll any ones and do not absorb all the damage, which you can't, then each one lowers the armor rating on the armor until it is repaired.
Okay. I've also got the hockey mask, which has 3 armor. So what I'm going to do is just roll 3 gear dice twice.
Yep.
The first will be for the jacket.
Okay. Oof. Your jacket becomes armor 2 until you get it repaired.
Yeah. Make a note of that. So I can add that. Yeah. And I'll do this again.
Oh. Yo, this shark has it out for you, dude.
Well, I mean,
doesn't fuck with you.
He's got it out for me, and he's got me because I had 1 strength. And so I'm clearly down.
Okay. You need to roll a D66. Either 2, however you want to do it. Base and skill. 2 base.
You can't kill him at the start of the session, can you?
So I'll do base and skill, and the base will be the 10s.
Okay. 41. But I think you have 9 lives, correct?
I do. I'm guessing 14 is a lot better than 41. I'm not looking at that
Lower
chart
is
right
always better on this table. A 41 would be your ear is torn off.
Yeah, I'll take the 14, thank you.
You take the sprained ankle. It is not lethal.
Mhm.
For D6 days,
Mhm.
you suffer a -1 modification to move and sneak.
Okay, I'll just roll a base die to see what that is right now.
3 days.
3 days -1 to move and sneak?
Correct.
All right. And yeah, I am down.
I was so afraid you were going to roll a 66.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right at the start of this session.
Right off the bat.
Then there'd be no one left from the original crew.
That would be true.
I can't imagine we're ending this campaign with anyone from the original crew. Like that doesn't seem likely at all, dude.
It does not seem likely. That's very true.
Big L revival arc.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
This is my third character chat.
Okay. All right. It has died. This shark used a maneuver to essentially burst out of the ground and an action to bite Hugh. It is kind of swimming there with your friends, with a bit of Hugh's fur and flesh stuck in its teeth. Hugh, it is your turn. You do have a maneuver.
I'm down. I don't know that I
you
can
are
do
broken.
anything. Okay.
Yeah, you are broken. As we
Mhm.
double checked last time, even when broken while from damage, you have a maneuver. You can attempt to get away. You can grab an item.
Well, I definitely want to attempt to get away. I'm just looking at what my my feral talent, whether or not that's a maneuver or an action. Because
using animal powers is unfortunately always an action.
Okay. Great. In that case, hold on. Just editing my hockey mask here so I know what's going on. Great. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and scramble away from this thing.
Moving a range step away from it.
Yep.
Okay. Haley, you are up.
Where am I? Distance-wise to it?
Distance-wise, you would be at near. You're all kind of... This is not a very large burrow you all created, which is why Adams is not in here. It was close to begin with. I feel like a few steps to get to this thing is reasonable, which would qualify as near range.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at the combat thing. I'm a few steps away, but that's not arm's length, so I would need like a spear to hit it right now. I'd have to get into arm's length for melee, right?
Correct.
Okay. All right, just want to make sure. Okay. It's kind of like the same thing. Yeah, I don't need to leap to do this. I don't have to risk like going feral. I'll just use my maneuver to rush forward. I'm aware of this thing. Hugh's in danger. I dash forward. I have the axe in hand because actually no, I have my shield and machete because someone made me a machete. I dash forward and a swing in at this thing with the machete. So maneuver to move, and then machete time. Let's just see. This is the machete from the book. Does it do anything? Action?
Machete should normally be 2 gear bonus, 2 damage, so we'll see what it has.
Yeah, I thought it'd give me like a action to do something. But I don't say okay. But it's just a fight and then 2 gear bonus. I'll take 3 successes. We take them.
Machete.
Did you want to push? You can push.
No.
Okay. Your first success will do two damage, and then you have 2 stunts if you would like to. Your
This-
stunts are on
The land shark is high
Seven.
up in initiative comparatively, right?
correct. It is sitting at 5.
Okay, I want to do the one that lowers its initiative,
That
and
lowers it
then
3.
3. You know what? Again, again, I'm gonna stun this thing. Can you do the same thing twice? I think you can only do
No,
one, right?
you can only do it once.
You can only do one. Yeah, I'll do
The
extra
only one
damage
that you
then.
can do multiple times is the damage.
The damage one. Yeah.
Um,
Actually, no, I hit him with fatigue.
No, I'm sorry. You
right?
can increase your initiative by 2 or decrease its by 1.
Ooh. Oh, you mean I'm sorry. I should be looking at the thing. I have the PDF open. So it's I can do either mine or his, not both, right?
Well, you could do both. Each one would cost you a stunt. I'm just saying dropping its initiative only drops it by 1. Increasing your own initiative increases yours by 2.
I gotcha. I will do that.
Or you can cause
actually.
fatigue. That is
Yeah.
that is also an option.
You know, I'll lower it by 1 and cause fatigue. This will be a debuff. I'm
It drops
debuffer.
to 4. It
Debuff.
does you do 2
Debuffer.
damage. It does get an armor roll.
I'm happy as Friday.
It does get an armor roll.
Yeah, it'll probably absorb it. It's not a lot of armor.
Doesn't seem to absorb it. You do 2 points of damage to it.
Mama Chete, that's a lot.
Yeah, 2 points of damage. You do 1 point of fatigue, and you said you up your initiative by 2.
Yes.
Okay, that puts you from a 2 to a 4, which puts you above Hugh. That will take effect next turn.
Hang in there, Hugh.
Cassius, your turn.
Oh God, it hurts.
Maybe I'm out. I'm out on the prowl. I'm finna come get him. I'm finna go grapple that fucker. Come here.
Grab him by the tail.
Come
All right, you make
Yeah, grab him by the tail, swing that motherfucker.
You are making
around.
a fight roll with claws. Is that correct? Because you can't
Yeah.
use.
Maybe
Actually,
that's all I need.
okay.
Yeah.
As a stunt when you fight, you can choose to pin your opponent down using fangs and claws or just your body weight to break loose. Your opponent needs counts as an action for your opponent, but not for you. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, got to do the fight first, and then the grapple and the stun.
All right, come here. No,
Okay.
go. No, I want this.
Okay. You take 2 points of damage, gain 2 feral points, and you now have 3 successes. 1 will do your base damage, 1 will allow you to grapple, and you have 1 left.
All right. I have 1 left. Let's see. I'm going to.
You can do damage, you can do fatigue, increase your initiative, decrease its initiative.
And I think I'm just going to. I'm going to decrease his initiative.
Okay. You decrease its initiative by 1. That actually. Haley, what is your agility?
5.
Pretty sure that puts you above the land shark. It does.
That's what we want to see.
You're just doing base damage, which is 1 for you, right? Or do you? You have something for damage, don't you?
I'm not using my animal power right now.
Okay, so just doing base damage, which it does absorb. Ooh, it's a lucky success at the end there. But it is now pinned. You have it. You have your claws and your fangs caught into this thing. I'm imagining like a cat with a giant fish in its mouth.
Yes. Oh my god. Put a
Uh,
super wide body on it. Like I'm
Adam,
holding a couch. Come here.
you're holding it.
Come here. Oh, you gotta fucking rotate it.
Adams can look in. He can't really fit in, which is why he wasn't resting with you all tonight in the first place. He can, however, see Hugh, and as a maneuver, will toss you a will toss you a healing potion. It's not really using an item, but
Because
Fucking
give
fantastic.
it to you.
Isn't it a maneuver to use an item?
It's a maneuver to use an item, correct?
Yeah, that's awesome.
It's also, unfortunately, a maneuver to pick one up from the ground, not something that he can help you with at the moment, though.
But we'll get there.
What does he have? It's
He was like arm outstretched, reaching.
Yeah.
Reaching.
Well, I mean, I imagine it just bounced off my fingers, which is why it didn't break when it hit the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just clawing at it.
okay. Are you telling me that there is an equipment section in this fucking character sheet, but that is completely separate from the gear section on the?
Well, yes.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Said you're looking too deep.
Well, it just means that, like, so as a DM, when I play a character, on the bottom left side, like the skill tracker and all of that shows up, and one of my tabs is equipment, and I can click over to equipment and items and weight. And I'm like, that's weird. This is empty. Why is this empty? Check the gear section on the sheet. Definitely has gear in there. Healing potions, knife. There are 2 sections where I can add gear to NPCs. They are completely disconnected from each other.
Wild.
Weird.
Alchemy, ladies and gentlemen. All right. White Eyes will continue to try to get out of here. No. White Eyes just in their spot, not moving, trying hard not to get bit. Sprout, on the other hand, will go ahead and use a maneuver to grab that healing potion and a maneuver to feed it to Hugh. So Hugh, if you will roll 1 base die and recover that much strength.
Yeah, absolutely.
That does put Sprout closer to the 5 strength.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Huge.
That's more strength than I got, but
This is the best tasting thing
Yeah.
you've ever had in your life.
yeah, hell yeah.
Haley, your turn.
I
You are before the land shark now, with Cassius having pinned it down.
know. I think I'm gonna let him pin it down still, and I'm gonna get White Eyes out of here. How do I get her out of here? Because she's having trouble.
You make a move roll. Each stunt allows you to essentially move somebody out of the combat. However, before you make your move roll, when trying to escape from somebody who is at such a short distance, there is a -1 modification. So you will roll 1 less skill die.
Okay. But I could potentially
Or-
get our 2 peeps out of here.
You
What was
absolutely could.
Sprouts doing? What with the potion?
Sprout just popped it open and fed it to Hugh so that Hugh could.
Okay. I just want to make sure I don't move her before that happened. I just wanted to be sure. Okay. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna make a move roll, try to get both of them out of here.
Okay.
I don't know how to make it say no, not as many skill die.
Yeah, just
So-
roll your normal roll. We'll ignore the last
The
skill
last
die.
one. Okay. I'll take, I need my agility. I just get White Eyes.
Okay.
Scout knows what she's doing. Sprout.
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 You successfully guide Wide Eyes to the entryway where Adams is waiting to whisk her away from combat.
Hell yeah.
The land shark.
You and me, son of a bitch. Come here.
To break loose, your opponent needs to win an opposed roll for fight against you. This counts as an action for your opponent, but not for you. While you're pinned, your opponent can perform no other actions requiring physical movement. Okay, so it's going to try to break free of your grapple. I think the land shark actually has something for this.
No.
Oh. What is that? You gonna let that stand?
I have 3 damage already.
I see.
Yeah. So if I
Okay.
take 2 more, I'm unconscious.
Play my land shark. It's making a fight roll, trying to break free. This does count as its action.
Yeah, it's good either way.
Does it push this roll?
No, it
So
doesn't.
It wants to get out, right?
it does want to get out.
It don't.
It definitely
likes
does.
it.
Take all that damage that we can't see.
He's starting to tame. He's starting to tame it. He likes it.
Yeah.
It wriggles in your grasp. It flails against you. Your claws and teeth, however, all they do is sink into it even farther. As this thing takes a point of damage from pushing the roll,
Hell
but
yeah.
does not succeed in breaking out of your grapple.
Hell
Oh,
yeah.
baby, all we need is one.
Holy.
All you need is one. All right, that's
The
all.
grappler.
The grappler.
The grappler.
Hugh, it is your turn. You're on the ground, you're hurting,
Yeah.
but you are awake.
All right. I think I'm gonna just scream at Herb to let's get the fuck out of here. Pick up a rock, chuck it at this thing's head, and then try and move another range out of distance.
Two hits so far.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be it, I think.
Okay. 1 hit for base damage. What did you want to do with your stun?
Just another point of damage.
2 damage.
It is ass.
Well, it does feel it a little bit.
Bro. I think we're due. I think we're due soon, man. I think we're due.
And you are spending a maneuver to move from
What I assume is short range to whatever the next one is.
well, you were at
Medium?
arm's length because it bit you.
Oh,
And
okay.
you moved from there to near while you were down, and so
Great.
this will
So
put you
I'll move to short range.
Alrighty. I think that makes it Cassius.
Uh-huh.
You are essentially Hugh by the exit to get out of here at this point.
Gotcha.
You have claws and teeth in this thing. Hold on, there's a whole thing. While grappling someone, the only physical action you can perform is a grapple attack against the opponent. This counts as a normal close combat attack with 3 differences. You can't use any weapon. You get a +2 modification, so you'll get 2 extra skill dice. Your enemy cannot defend against the attack.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah. Come here.
Yo.
Come here.
Yo, we're having shark for breakfast.
Yeah.
I told him back in the rabbit trial I love fish. God damn it.
Hey, one success.
That's one success.
Hey, this is me, mano a mano. We locked into a dangerous game here. The deadliest catch, some would say.
Are you stick? First off, do you want to push? Secondly, do you want to use any animal powers?
Animal powers. I want to. I think I use my predator animal power here. I'm getting a little wild. I'm getting a little friendly.
Okay.
But I will not be pushing.
Okay. So you have a base damage of 1, and then for predator you get what I think it's 1 per feral point you spend.
I think so. Yeah.
When you succeed in a roll to fight unarmed against an enemy, you can spend feral point to increase damage. Every feral point increases damage by 1.
I'm gonna do 3 of them boys.
Oof, 4 total damage. Oh boy. Let me resolve that real quick.
Let me roll my.
All right, Cassius. Tooth and claw. How do you kill this land shark?
Hell yeah,
Oh,
dude.
fuck yeah.
It had
Bro.
4 strength left. It came in with 8 strength. You did for the first 4, and here's Cassius, the final 4 damage. Well, teeth and claws. Cassius, how does it look?
Bro, I think as like biting in, my claws are digging into it. I think I'm so locked into this fight and trying to. In my mind, I'm still trying to suplex it, even though I don't know what that maneuver is called. But I'm so deep into it that my arms like go so deep inside of him, and I kind of just rip it out instead. I like fucking Mortal Kombat, open his chest.
Hell yeah.
Fuck! I didn't get to fucking slam him.
Alrighty. Roll 4 base dice for your feral points.
Hell yeah! I'm finna go fucking berserk now. Watch this.
I can't remember which one you have to roll for shit to go bad. Hold on.
It's
Yeah, if you roll 1 or more of those symbols, you roll a base die. Roll 1 single die. Okay,
Wow.
5. Your animal side is completely suppressed and your human side takes over. You lose all your feral points and are unable to gain more. You can push as usual, but you won't gain any feral points and you cannot use the dominate. This effect lasts for 1d hours.
I think I'll be using my credit card. Oh, I'm on a roll tonight. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm on a roll.
Yeah.
3 hours, I think.
3 hours as a human.
Did y'all see that new Tarantino movie? Yeah. 848 loved it. Loved everything about
It's funny because that's how humans sound.
it. I get it. I'm role playing to the max, guys.
Can I skin this thing and try to make armor out of it?
You can. This
Okay.
lair smells to high hell, though. There is a dead land shark in the middle of where you sleeping. You can still take the time to skin it. You can take the time to do whatever, but you'll probably want to sleep outside the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Can we turn this shit into some rations?
That maybe. It depends. I mean, I'd like to think that we might be able to recover something value,
Yeah, I mean,
food-wise from it.
you are a hunter, Haley,
am a
so
hunter.
you do have the hunt skill.
The skinning, the armor thing just happens, but can I roll hunt to try to get food from it?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
This is land shark armor. This is armor 4.
Yo, sick. Yo, Hugh, you want shark armor?
Yes, please. I mean,
Yeah.
like my armor's pretty shredded at this point.
Yeah, take some shark armor. This thing is like it's like biker jacket with like spikes, right? I imagine the land shark has
Nice.
like, like kind of hard protuberances, that
Mhm.
kind of thing. Yeah, I think it's like biker-esque.
Hell yeah.
Hell fucking yeah.
Go ahead and make a hunt roll. I will give you a +2 modification because this is right here. It's less about finding it and more about just how much can you actually scavenge.
Excellent. Oof. 1.
Okay, you can push that if you want.
Yeah, I just take the 1. This
Okay.
is like free, right? So
Roll 1d6.
okay.
That is 1d6 rations of food.
Two rations. I'll give 1 to each of my boys.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
When we get back to the catch, I'm waxing. I ate this fucking land shark. I don't. I,
um it would take some time to do that. But some people are injured. I know we don't have time. Like we finish our rest, right? But I don't think that counts as like a healing rest for this new damage.
Correct. Although I think the only person who suffered physical damage was Hugh, like during the conflict, and Hugh got a healing potion and is no longer.
no, I tell
Yeah,
you,
Cassius
I
is hurt.
pushed the roll.
Ah, okay.
So would he recover from? Again, timing wise, like this was at the last watch of rest. Does he go back and finish a rest and heal, or does he now start the day with injury?
To recover trauma and restore lost tribute points, 2 things are needed: 4 hours of rest and a resource depending on the type of trauma.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
don't know
say
how long it
you can
takes
go
to like
ahead at the
skin
end
the
of
land
it.
shark and all that.
Yeah, I think that plus that time plus the time you had before it, that'll qualify. As long as you have the rations to heal the strength damage, go ahead and heal up as much as you want.
Hell yeah.
And
Anybody who has agility damage, it's 1 ration of water per point of agility to be restored.
and just so I'm clear, Sean, am I waiting for this shark jacket, or has the shark jacket been made?
You haven't. We have made it now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And what's the armor rating on that?
4.
Awesome.
4, yeah.
Hell yeah. We're
Thank
pretty armored up now.
And can't you repair the gear? Can't you repair that armor?
Yeah.
I may be able to. I need to look at my sheet. I think I can repair everything but weapons. So yeah.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, I can repair weapons. I thought it was like all encompassing. Bro, damn, we can make a whole bunch of shit together, guys. We gotta open up a business.
We could we could make some stuff. I mean, we
Right.
have, and I think now we have.
It's
this extra
ultimately
one.
why we want to get rid of Fink. We just think that structure would be the ultimate storefront.
Yeah.
Bro, fuck. Lincoln build summer. Let's connect on something.
Let's connect on something, he said.
I'm going to assume that when you are rounding in this game, that you round like you do in most games, where you will round down. So Hugh, Sprout, and White Eyes set about wrapping your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Have brought them here to be healers. Not White Eyes, Adams,
Okay.
as they are both healers. The duration of your critical injury is reduced by half, so it'll actually reduce it rounded down to a day.
Cool.
So for the next 24 hours, you have a sprain.
Not bad after a shark attack.
Yeah, no,
Oh, yeah.
fucking amazing.
You walked out of it with a sprained ankle and a new jacket. Pretty good.
Honestly, I think you profited.
Well, his hockey mask did get pretty fucked up.
That's true.
That is true. But you did get a fucking land shark arm. I don't know, man. It's kind of
Yeah. Do you have? I mean, while I'm making the armor, do you have time to like do a repair roll or something?
I would say you can try to repair gear during that time. It doesn't take. Actually, how long does it take them to get to repair your ankle? The remaining time is reduced by half. Yeah, I'd say you could try to fix one thing.
Okay. Was that just a scavenge roll? I'm not sure what roll it makes.
Isn't it under the mechanic skill?
It would be. It will describe it under your talent, and the talent is. Mechanic. A comprehend roll.
Okay.
You can repair any piece of gear that has lost gear bonus each attempt. If you fail, you cannot attempt to repair the same object again until your comprehend skill has increased.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
It's fixed.
Nice.
Hockey mask, good to
comprehended.
do.
Yeah,
Slap
hell
some
yeah.
tape on there. Pull some Gorilla Glue out of your bag. It's got a picture of Largo
Hell
on the
yeah.
front.
Nice.
Oh fuck. We're low. We're slow to the fucking pitch, bro. Like we already got people out here competing. We got gorilla. The 8 tribe got gorilla glue.
Yeah, but where do you think they get the glue from?
Oh my god. If I die again, I gotta play a fucking cat seer and be like high off catnip all the time.
All right. You all can finish out your rest. Spend your rations to heal damage and or fatigue. And then come morning, spend your food and ration for the day.
Okay.
The two rabbits traveling with you, the two members of the rabbit tribe, are a little bit shaken, but otherwise unharmed. Very appreciative, Haley, of your actions getting White Eyes out there.
Of course.
The sun has risen, the light dappling through the leaves above you. Air is fairly pleasant as it is still mid-spring.
Hell yeah. Let's
What's the plan?
let's get on the trail. Where are we? We are here.
If you go to the tactical mode, you can see you guys are
Okay.
at the edge of the forest in the rat habitat, not far from
yeah, we are heading
reptile
towards
territory if you want.
Yep, we're heading to the terrarium to see if Pilaf is there.
Yeah. Shout to
Okay.
shout out to P off. I don't have any issue with her there.
I'm a completely different person. Don't care anymore.
It's kind of chill, actually.
The journey through the forest of the rat habitat is fairly quiet. There are the usual sounds around you, chirping insects, calling grazers, occasional hum of watcher drone rotors traveling above you, but nothing that bothers you or impedes your journey to the inner fence. which is
give the drones a finger. But I don't know what the middle finger is, so I just give them a finger.
just point at the drones. The inner fence cuts through the forest that leads to, or that runs across both habitats of the rats and the reptiles. We'll need to either climb over the fence or try to find a hole in the fence. So it would be covered by a no nature rule, which I think Hugh usually does for you all, but
Yeah.
Adam has stepped away.
Adam has stepped away. In which case, it's up to me. I don't do it.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Let me show you how to show you how
I've
this
been-
shit is done. As the
I've been
knower.
I've been in a cage for a while. I haven't been outside in a long time.
Hey, one success is all it takes. It does take you about an hour, at least, to travel. You do find a spot more toward the south where the edge kind of rises up, and you'd have to step out of the forest for a bit. But you find a spot where a recent rock slide has brought down a portion of the fence. There are a number of small little spider-shaped drones, no bigger than maybe a foot across each, that are in the process of stitching up the chain link inner fence, but they make no move to stop you going past them.
Yeah, we move swiftly as to not to make it through before they seal it up.
Yeah, yeah.
Crossing through, it's only maybe an hour or so to the terrarium straight west. Air growing thicker, moister, damper, the ground getting a little softer and soggier as the familiar domes and earthen mounds of the terrarium come into view ahead of you. Home for one of you, familiar to another of you, and well, Cassius, you've been here once.
Yeah, I'm here. I saw an alligator one time.
I lead my friends through the terrarium and um, head towards where the elders are.
The
Actually,
familiar.
first things first.
Mhm.
First things first. I go see Marauder.
Oh, yeah. You
Whoa.
find him in one of the islands, the closest thing to a building, just his familiar canopy, or not canopy, canvas, like medic tent. He is standing over a couple of patients, of a few wounded reptiles, and stitching up the wounds on a. Hold on a second to double check.
I'm back.
Stitching up the wounds on a blue-tailed skink mutant who is sporting basically. It looks like somebody beat the living tar out of this guy. Bruises on his face, bloody lip, broken nose, the whole works. Marauder looks up from across the. It's not really an operating table, but more just like a seat, a table that the guy is sitting on. Says, oh, well, welcome back. It's been a while, Hugh. It's good to see you. I don't believe we've been introduced. Speaking to
He's- uh,
Cassius.
Oh, I Is there a blue-tailed skink?
Yeah, he's one of the patients, looking pretty roughed up.
Your tail is crazy. I'm not giving this man any personal space.
That's my friend Cassius.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
Young man, could you step back while I'm stitching this closed?
Huh? What?
Back away from my
Oh,
patient, please.
okay.
What brings you three into my tent?
Well, I wanted to make sure you were okay, and to let you know that we're going to be heading off to get Gamma back soon.
Oh, 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 heavens.
And by Gamma, I do mean Bieber 93. This is difficult to remember.
Yeah, I wish I could say it gets easier.
Anyway, we're going to get my husband back.
Good. Glad to hear it. Let me know if I can provide you with anything. I'm too old to make that sort of trip, but
I think a bottle of the strongest stuff you have.
I can do that. I can do that. As soon as I'm
Also,
done here.
I did bring friends, one of which I think you'd want to meet. Are Sprout and Whitetail and Adams, Whitetail, White Eyes. She's a rabbit though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Are they outside of this space?
They're standing in the doorway. Like they're traveling with you.
Cool.
They're
I
trying
then
to stay under your protection.
I gesture to them. More so, I think Maroda would love to see a moose.
Oh, right, Adams. That's like they're rabbits. No, but there is a third NPC.
Well, the rabbits too. Honestly, I think he'd be chuffed about all of it.
Very clearly is, especially Adams, like you thought, because oh my goodness, we haven't had one of your tribe come through here in years. He finishes up some stitching on the skink, and all right, just keep it clean. Find something cold to put on it, but not swamp water.
I thought maybe you all could get acquainted while we go speak to Piaf.
Of course. He gestures for them to come in. They give you a cautious look, but head in and
Does
not
he get
Gregory.
me?
Morador, that's what I called him.
Does
Goes.
he get? Sorry, go.
I was gonna say he goes behind the kind of partition that separates the infirmary portion of the area from his, and returns with a fairly heavy glass bottle filled with a very dark liquid.
I give him a hug. I tell him that I'll see you soon.
Okay.
I mean, when we come back to get these people, but also then afterwards when we come back home.
He pats pats the back of your hand. Yes. You go get your husband back. We'll be waiting here.
Heck, I'd stow the bottle of booze.
That is 4 doses of moonshine.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Sounds to me like one good Molotov cocktail for the Finkster. Let's go talk to Piaf unless everyone has something they need to do.
Sounds like a great idea.
It has been several days since you originally passed through here on your way to the rabbit habitat. 3, 4. Yeah, it's been 4 days. This is, I think, the 5th day. You all originally passed through here and advised Piaf of your plan, and you find her sitting in the usual spot, a bench next to one of the It's weird. I thought I had a terrarium scene. Weird. Okay, I'll have to fix that later. Anyway, you find her sitting on a low bench near the fire on the southwesternmost island. Sticks out of the swamp of the terrarium, out of the reptile habitat. A number of low tents where other individuals live, other elders here, but Piaf is speaking to a pair of the other elders, a turtle and an older gator, and waves them away as the three of you approach. Well, I went and spoke to Fink. That was certainly...
Well,
He's agreed to the trade if we bring something valuable.
Well, we've got 7 bullets, and although I hate to arm them, it's a small price to pay to get your husband back.
7 bullets should definitely be enough. We've also agreed to provide some food. Not a lot. We don't have a ton to spare, but the rats are starving, and so they're willing to trade for it. They're willing to trade for it.
Hmm.
How did your trip into the Warrens go?
Well,
strange.
strange. That's a great way to put it. They're not the friendliest bunch, but in the end, they were very helpful.
Okay. We can set out for... We can set out to deliver our options to Fink this afternoon. Is that soon enough?
I'm ready.
Hey, I'm ready right now.
Well, I mean, I'm ready too. Is the goal just to get this trade done and get Bieber back?
Piaf looks at you curiously because, as far as she is aware, that is the plan that you have brought.
Right.
Is there something else it should be?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
All
Well,
that matters to me is getting Bieber back.
I negotiated with Fink. Bieber was alive the last time I saw him. He was in as good a spirits as you could hope, given the circumstances.
Well, let's hope for Fink's sake he stays alive.
I just need to get a few things ready and get a guard with me. I can't bring Andrews. He's not here anymore. The Watchers took him. Andrews was the name of the tall turtle that you all remember.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was the guy that I hate. I used to hate.
That's Danzig, but Piaf continues. He and a couple of others. You came from Mordors?
Mm,
You saw the skink.
yes.
You saw Newton. Newton. John, not Newton the scientist. That's never mind.
Yeah, I got you.
They were,
We got you, dude.
they were well, they were saying a few things that some of the others didn't like. He ended up in the tent. The fighting attracted the Watchers. Watchers took Andrews. I don't know what would have convinced Andrews to start espousing resistance. I can't imagine who would have done that. And very flat frog eyes turn to look at Hugh, especially. They go over each of you in turn, but especially land on Hugh.
I will light a cigarette and blow smoke in Piaf's face.
Oh my god. They've taken enough of us. I wonder when it is you're going to see that. We'll be here when you have your guard.
Oh, fuck, I'm dead.
God damn, I want to give you a Benny so bad.
Fuck, he kept the continuity and everything.
Well, grab your friends from Morador's place. It won't take me long. Danzig! Danzig, we gotta go!
I'm gonna gather the troops.
Does Piaf. And the sun is high in the sky, cresting noon, cresting midday. You all gather your things, gather your friends, gather your guard. Piaf bringing a pair of warriors with her. What sort of exchange terms are you hoping I negotiate? Or do you want me to present you to your husband?
If I'm going to be honest with you, if you let me talk to him, it won't end well.
She just sort of looks at you, gives a quiet and begins shuffling up towards.
Yeah, I mean, I figure we'll leave the bullets on a rock or something. Have Bieber walk towards us. We'll walk away with Bieber and leave the bullets on the rock.
We'll see. It's best if you stay out of sight. The others
Understood.
are fine, but you're kinda... well, you're no longer welcome in Rat Castle.
Understood.
We'll be okay. Well, that sounds fine to me. Leave in exchange. Gamma for 7 bullets.
And we have some food. Gonna take us a couple hours to get there. His old legs don't move as fast as they used to. We'll also need to go through the fence. How mad are the watchers at you all these days?
Probably about as mad as Fink is at me.
Fixes you with the same flat stare again.
I don't.
Guess we're going a long way.
Yeah. I don't think they have any issues specifically with me. Well, besides hanging out with these guys, I'm hanging out with the wrong crowd, Mom.
I don't like those boys. They're a bad influence on you, Cassius.
They're my friends.
But Mom.
Yeah.
All right, Ken.
Before we go, like in the, as we go like get our crew and everything, I do just want to take a quick dip in the water, just a real quick dip in the water before we leave the water.
Yeah, it is warm. It is wet. It is home. It feels pretty good.
Hell yeah. I come out and I put mud camo across my face. I'm ready for war.
It is about an hour or so to the inner fence. Fully honest with you, Piaf does slow you down, just like she said she.
It's okay.
Yep. There are a number of reptiles you meet along the way. A number of smaller outposts, villages, nothing the size of. Most are only a couple families. But everyone does seem to recognize Piaf and stares kind of in awe at her and curiosity at the rest of you, because no one has seen a group like this pretty much ever. Like, Piaf and her two guards, Haley, which normally being another reptile in the group wouldn't. That was a big. Sorry, Bonnie's back behind me going. Normally Haley, another reptile in the crowd wouldn't draw looks, but you are part watcher, and that does draw looks. And there's someone who not that long ago was their mortal enemy of the badger tribe. A moose and two rabbits and a cat, all the way from. You all are getting looks, but every so often Piaf does stop to read. Bye. Soon the inner fence looms above you, as it has many times. You know that to the west is the river. You could pass through there if folks wanted to risk the swim, or you can try to hunt around for a hole in the fence. Since I'm going to guess that you're not heading to the checkpoint.
No.
That is a really good assumption.
Yeah,
Checkpoints are for nerds.
Yeah. I'll look for a hole in the fence. Is that
Go ahead and make a no nature check.
no nature?
I was talking to my my Monday night DM who's running the base me in Year Zero and has run Gen Lab Alpha before. And he was saying, yeah, my party, they stick to the roads, like they want to travel fast, they want to safely go through the checkpoints. I was like, I don't think my players have ever used a road. Gonna be honest. Like, say nothing of checkpoints. I don't think they've used the road a single time.
Early on, I thought, go on.
No, I think we was on the same part. I think it's literally like the start of the game, so we didn't use the road.
I think early on there was more of an idea of maybe going through checkpoints because like nobody knew we were a problem, but we just crossed that threshold. Like,
Well, and now they definitely know you.
they
Like,
just know us. It's on
yeah.
site.
You all left an observer alive on fire. Pretty sure they know your face.
Shouldn't know us.
I don't know what that word means.
They're knowers.
Yeah, not long at
No.
all to find a hole in the fence, slip through an area where the chain link has come undone due to what looks like a lightning strike, and continue on. Another hour or so, and Rat Castle comes into view, looming ahead of you. You can feel the eyes on you, although you are certainly a large enough, strange enough group that nobody is directly attempting to intervene or stop you. You can feel that there are a number of eyes on you as you get closer and closer to the primary outpost of the Rat tribe. Piaf stops probably 100 or so yards from the entrance. Turns and looks at all of you. How do we want to do this? Do you want me to go in and we have the food that Tanzig is carrying? You have the 7 bullets.
I'll go in with you.
I think that's a good idea. You two.
Is it worth maybe just giving them the food right off the bat to demonstrate that we are living up to our word to make the deal? Give them the food, they give us Bieber, we give them the bullets type of thing?
I don't know that he'd agree to that in that order. Maybe if it was bullets first.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
think he trusts you any more than you all trust him. I don't blame either of you.
And bullets, Bieber, food.
Or we can try to negotiate an exchange somewhere else. That's why I'm asking.
I mean, it would be sure. Tell him to meet us outside the gates.
Well, he's not an idiot, but we'll see what we can. We'll see what he wants to do. Why don't you two? And she looks between Cassius and Hugh. Stay out here with your friends. Maybe get a little closer, just so if we need help, you can come. But you especially should try to stay out of sight. Oh no, she would not call you Hugh. She would call you Iserman.
Yeah.
Call him
You
by his last
especially.
name.
You stay out here, Iserman. 33. No, you're 19.
Yeah, we'll do. I do not want to jeopardize getting Bieber back.
I hold my hand out for the bullets.
Yeah, I'll hand him over. I want my Bieber back.
Bieber back. I want my Bieber back. Bieber. It's so catchy. Where'd you hear that?
It just keeps playing in my head. I can't help it. I had to get it out.
If I could take away a Benny, I would.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
'Cause that's gonna be
Unacceptable.
stuck in my head. So the four of you, Haley, Piaf, Danzig, and the other guard, all continue walking up to Rat Castle. The guards stare down at the four of you, kind of dismissively, arrogantly. There's a bit of a line in which they make you wait. It takes about 30 or so minutes before you are in front of them. And so you're back. You better have what the boss wanted, or might not like the state of your frog. Go on in. You, any of you's armed?
Hang on. I open my Tarantula Viper jacket and I'm lined with knives. There's knives and machetes, axe. I'm extremely armed.
Holy shit. Yeah, no, you gotta leave. You either gotta stay outside or that shit's gotta stay outside.
I take my weaponry out. I disarm.
There is a lot of individuals staring at you, watching this go down. Like, that's a lot of weapons. You can see a number of mice and squirrels just kind of whispering back and forth. Oh my god, that's. And then you are allowed into Rat Castle. This is Haley's first time here. It is crowded. It is smelly. It is miserable. There are a lot of people in a small space, and there is not a lot of air. It smells. But you are escorted by one of the guards through a set of doors out into a courtyard, at the far end of which you can see a number of lodges. You surmise that is where Gamma is being kept, but you are not immediately led to. You are instead led to a small table off to the left, around which a group of rats, a large, muscular black rat chewing on the end of a cigarette, thinking thoughtfully as he stares down at his cards. Doesn't look up as you all approach. Piaf just stands, clears her throat. does that a few times. There's no immediate response from Fink. Or any of the card players, actually.
Oh God, he's a fucking asshole. Some swag.
Standing and waiting, saying something.
You don't want me to say anything.
This shit gonna turn left so fast.
There is a very awkward 5-10 minutes that feel like an eternity before he lays a hand of cards on the ground, or on the table rather. Everyone sort of groans, throws their hands down, and he rakes a bunch of chips in. And with a laugh, he finally looks up at you, takes a long drag on his. So you're back. Did you bring something good? Because I'm getting all kinds of good things. Did you know he's a seer of the 12th Order? He sees a lot of neat things. Piaf looks at you like, do you want me to seize your face? We're here to make the exchange. We have the rations you asked for and 7 bullets. You see Fink think for a moment. He sits back in his chair, takes a puff on his cigarette. I don't know if I'll believe you. 7, that's an... And Piaf looks over at you, Haley.
I reach into whatever little pocket I have the bullets in. I take one bullet out, walk over and set it sitting upwards on the table.
He leans forward to look at it, goes to pick it up, turns it over, kind of rolls it around, gives it a light tap on the end. Holy shit, a live bullet. You say you got 6 more of these. And you got food. All of the food that I asked for? Piaf nods. All of the food that you asked for. I'll tell you what then. Easiest way to do this, safest way to do this. You give me half the bullets, you give me half the food. Then, we'll meet tonight at the fence checkpoint. Your payment up front ensures that I bring your friend. We trade at the checkpoint. Full view of the Watchers, full view of everybody. Nobody gets hurt. Everybody's safe. Nobody wants to pick a fight with the Watchers around. Ain't that right? The Watchers protect us. You can see kind of the distaste on Piaf's face suddenly as she says, the Watchers protect us.
Why not make the deal now? We have the food. We have the bullets.
We are making the deal now.
Then let's make the exchange now.
You got everything here? You want to just walk out of here with your friend?
Yes.
All right. It's very... go ahead and make a dominate roll.
Okay.
Let me pull up those conflict rules real quick. What rank are you?
I am rank 5.
Alrighty. That would normally be offset by Fink's 11, but you got a lot of things going for you. As soon as I get to the conflict section. Find the modifiers. What you ask for does not cost your opponent anything. It is, in fact, exactly what your opponent really wants. Sitting here, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. So yeah, overall that's going to be a -3 modification. Only because his rank is so much.
Okay. I can only roll 2 on my dominate, right? I only have 2 instinct.
Okay.
So it's roll 2 and then like 4 gear die, and successes on the gear die count against me.
Yeah,
right?
it's skill dice. You have no.
I don't. Yeah, that's right. Okay, then I can just add the skill dice. Yes. Okay.
Okay, so you have no dominate at all.
No, yeah,
Okay.
I just have the 2 instinct.
Got it.
Cool. Okay, so so if I hit successes on the skill die, they count against any successes I would have made.
Correct.
Okay. Okay, we definitely push. Don't break me. Wait, I only have 2 instinct.
Yeah. What if you break yourself here?
Oh, okay. I'll take the 1 success. I don't know it'll be worth it, but I'll take the 1.
You quickly find out that it is worth it as he looks at you, tries to meet your eyes, and sees something there. Something that makes him just kind of, all right, fine. I was gonna have my boys do half the work of carrying him out of here. You want to do it? Let me see those other 6 bullets. Put them right here on this table.
I take each one out, one at a time, till all 7 are lined up. On the last one, I hold it for a moment. There's a pause before I set it down with the others.
You see the look of excitement on his face as he just tracks your movement of every single bullet going down. Danzig and the other reptile drop off food, and he doesn't pay attention to it. There is a small pile of probably anywhere between 10 and 15 rations of food. It's a lot of food. Doesn't pay it any attention as he is practically bullets. You do see him pick one up, slide a pistol out of a holster, open up the cylinder, and just ever so carefully slide one of the bullets in and close the cylinder. Oh, perfect. All right. Chopin, go, get the frog. Bring him over here now. And a few minutes later, they return rather with a somewhat discombobulated Bieber 93. Although he is not like catatonic or comatose, you can tell he's in a bad way. He's been hurt. He kind of needs help walking, like being lifted up. He's very weak. He clearly has not been fed well enough, has not been given enough water as well.
As soon as he is like visible to me, I am moving to him.
Once you get close enough to take him, like once you are within arm's reach of him, they set him down.
Hell yeah, I take him out of their midst. I'm a strong frog woman. I grab my man. I put his arm over my shoulders, right, so that like if he's able to like walk, right, and I I grab him. I tell him. I pull him close. I tell him, "It's okay. I got you now." And I begin to walk him out of this room.
The look on his face is utter confusion at first. Then he realizes who you are and tries to say something, but is simply too weak.
We I can't act it out myself. We share a nice moment. you know, right? Like it's a nice moment here.
Come on now, we've all DM'd, we've all run, we've all talked to ourselves a few times.
I think I get to whatever the doorway is in this place. I turn to look at Fink, and I'm considering. You can tell is that I'm considering saying something to him. I look at him, I look at Piaf, and then I just look at Gamma in my arms. I turn away. I walk the fuck out of here.
A few moments later, Piaf and the other guards, and her guards will catch up to you and begin the trek back. While all that is going down, waiting not far from the entrance to Rat Castle, southern towards the reptile habitat, Hugh and Cassius, you are waiting with the two rabbits and with Adams as this exchange is taking place. It has been about 10 or 15 minutes or so when a somewhat chipper little voice, a voice that Hugh, you recognize, just, well, now, I didn't think y'all would be coming back this way anytime soon. I've been waiting to pass on some intelligence. What are y'all doing here? As Small Scabs, very clearly aware that you are here at this point.
Right, I make all the introductions. Look, it's great to see you. I wish it was under better circumstances. We're here making a trade to get our friend Beaver back.
Well, that's good. That's real good, because we've been doing what we can to try to keep him fed and watered, but we can't always get there. Sometimes the guards aren't ours, or they're just not playing ball that day.
Well, we appreciate the effort. It's more than we could have hoped for. What news? What intel have you gathered?
Well, a couple things. Unfortunately, this trade is going to do some real good things for Fink. Everybody's starting to kind of fall into his way of thinking. They are. Well, it is going to make things a little harder for your kind. I'm real sorry to tell you that. People are starting to see that Fink's kidnapping and hostage trading is working. And there is one thing we found, though, that might be of use to you. There's a fella here, goes by the name of Gizmo, a little hamster, real easy to spot. He's wearing, he kind of dresses like y'all, big puffy coat and pants, way too big for him. Looks ridiculous. But one of mine found him. He was making a deal with some watchers. Now, I don't know if he's actually like turncoat or if he's just trading with them, because I mean, he was about. She points off vaguely to the northeast, about a mile or so that way, outside the castle, and he was. Well, they were making some sort of trade, some sort of handoff. I don't know what Gizmo was giving them, but they gave him whatever they gave him must have been real tasty. Started eating it right away. I didn't think we'd have collaborators here in Rat Castle. Seem I may be wrong.
That is certainly concerning. I wonder what the Watchers could have wanted in return. Is Gizmo aware that you saw him?
Oh, I doubt it.
Seen? Okay.
I doubt it. If he was, he's well, he's not the most steadfast. He's a little fish sometimes. Talks real quick, But no, I don't think he saw us. What? Any thoughts on what the resistance might want me to do with him?
Well, I think for the time being, just keep an eye on him and try and figure out what it is he's giving the Watchers. They're certainly not feeding him out of the goodness of their metal hearts. So he's got to be giving up something. And
Can do.
given how friendly Fink is to the Watchers' cause, it seems strange that they'd have to go to someone else.
Oh, for all his talk, he ain't actually friendly with them Watchers. He just it's not like they have a relationship. He just ain't willing to work against them.
Yeah, I don't know that I'd draw much of a distinction these days.
Hey, you know what? That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, look, we appreciate everything you've done. We hope you and yours stay safe. We're real sorry that we had to make Fink more dangerous in order to get our friend back. But you understand, we don't want him keeping anybody captive.
No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I very much liked your friend, and well, if he gets out of here in one piece, we can deal with Fink. We got our ways. So this can't last forever, you know.
Well, and it won't. Might not be today, or might not be tomorrow, but I'm gonna end that son of a bitch.
Woo! Oh, my friend, there is a mighty big line to find your way through to get to him, but I am real happy to hear you say that.
And listen, as much as I'd like to do it myself, if it just means that I'm in the cheering section while it happens, I ain't too proud. I'll hoot and holler as loud as anybody.
No, I need to kill that some bitch.
Yeah, look, apparently all we got to do is get him to agree to a wrestling match, and he's finished.
Oh, he don't want that. He don't fucking want that.
I know, that's what I'm talking about.
Bro, we're gonna set up the WWE in this bitch. Gotta get this a cage match. Let's go.
While that is something I would like to see, I better skedaddle on back to the tower. It looks like your friends are coming here. Oh, I do have one other thing that you might want here. And she reaches into her big puffy sweater and produces a small green water pistol.
Awesome. Hewlett is crying just a little bit. He's like, thank you. So it sure did get dusty out here. Is there a dust storm coming through?
No.
No. Haley, what do Haley and Bieber have to say to each other as you have exited Rat Castle? You have walked past the guards who simply look down at you with a very superior sneer and just kind of toss your stuff to you, like toss your stuff onto the ground to you.
Yeah. I say, baby, I need you to stand for a moment. I gotta get my things. um, I get my things together. I grab him and I want to get many paces away to where it feels more safe, right? And I just turn, embrace Gamma. I say to him, um, I didn't know if this day would ever come. I spent so long in the dark, alone, and all I could think of was that you were out here alone. And I know I'm not the same person as you knew, but maybe we can get to know each other now. I think she um, gets the booze bottle and gives it to Gamma. And I think Gamma uh, looks at the bottle and looks at his wife and just drops the bottle to the ground and embraces Haley.
Yoff and the others find the two of you embracing outside the outside Rat Castle. They stand and wait for you two to uh, finish your embrace, to revel in finally finding each other after years. I have to imagine that Gamma is still somewhat disbelieving of Haley's presence after all this time.
Yeah, there's talk of are you real? Is this what's happening? Is this reality right now? But she anchors him and assures him, and she tells him that I didn't know what the future would be, but I chose the one with you in it.
Oh,
And then she says, "Let's get the fuck out of here."
The journey back to the terrarium is even slower than the journey that brought you out here. Once you reconnect, well, actually, let me back that up. You eventually reconnect with Hugh and Cassius and Adams and the two rabbits. White Eyes is a little surprised, looks at you and, oh, that's not how I saw that going at all. That's even better. And Sprout immediately begins to gesture for you to set Gamma down so that she can take a look. Gamma is in bad shape. This is not surprising. There are broken bones. Mechanically speaking, there are a number of take some time to heal. This will be something that you will deal with when you get back to the terrarium, but is in no immediate danger of dying. starving, dehydrated, and definitely in need of rest and recovery. But there should not be any lasting damage. Is what Sprout tells you from a cursory.
I think as uh I think either as he's being attended to or beforehand. I think as soon as Gamma sees Hugh, right, it's the thing of like he's like trying to push the doctor away so he can get up to get to Hugh. um Hugh, I think Gamma just as he's like heading, he's like stepping towards you. He just starts crying, like uncontrollably, right?
Oh,
Uh,
buddy. No, it's okay. It's like, hey, look, I got something for you, and I tuck the water pistol into his waistband. You're gonna need this, for the future. It's so good to see you, buddy.
um, I hold you, right, got you in my mitts, and I'm just saying to you, I didn't see it coming, Hugh. I didn't see it coming.
Well, you can't see everything, but that's what friends are for. I'm so glad to see you again. I didn't think it was going to happen, and I certainly didn't think it would be with your wife. I mean, how great is this?
I still can't believe it. All this time, but I've been trying to get to her.
Well, and she's been trying just as hard to get to you. Let's get you back in bed so that you can get fully recovered. So the two of you can figure out what you're going to do with your future.
That sounds good. Oh, look, there's a moose.
Oh, this is my friend, Adam's 42. I met him when I was out scavenging. He's a real nice guy, pretty good healer too. I'm sure he can help get you right as rain. Isn't that right, Adams?
Oh yeah. You're bleeding. You might want to sit back down. We're gonna need to stitch that.
No, I'm fine. I can't feel anything. Is it cold in here?
I'll take out the snakeskin jacket and put it on him.
Sick.
Nice. I like it. Sick. Yeah, it is pretty nice. No, I'm feeling sick.
It's actually the blood pooling in my gut.
Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the terrarium.
Yeah. The walk back to the terrarium is even slower. And especially the question will become, do you want to try to get to the fence or are you going to try the check? Because if you cannot find a hole in the fence, you would be forced to climb, which would be very difficult for Gamma to do. But the choice is y'all's.
I think I'm going to recommend that they all use the checkpoint and all find a hole. Like I think I'm the big problem here. So like I'll find a hole and meet them back on the road or meet them back wherever. But I'm not making them climb through a hole just for me. And I'm scared that if I go through the checkpoint, it'll be a problem for everybody.
Well, don't forget Gamma was with you when you all met the observer. So
yeah, but I don't know that there's. Yeah.
Look, you. I'm a danger as much as anyone here.
Well, look, I
And
mean, look, I don't have any doubt that we can get you through whatever obstacle we need to get you through, right? But I don't want you to push it. Like, no sense in getting you back, only for us to lose you trying to avoid the Watcher. You know.
hey, you think this is my first rodeo?
Well, no, we've never used the rodeo. That's why I'm saying maybe now's the time to start.
Oh, that was good.
That was fucking good.
Hey, I can carry you.
No, I'm not gonna push it.
All right, I'll find a hole. I promise. I'll find a hole, and I'll know nature to find some way to get around.
This will
I'm
be the worst
certainly
time to not find a hole.
certainly pushing that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hey.
that'll do. It takes me a little while. I'm a little distracted. I'm a little nervous, but eventually I find a spot.
Find a spot easy enough to slip through. Little more difficult for Gamma, but plenty of people to help Gamma back to the terrarium.
Well, it's okay. My arm bends this way now.
Awful.
I did that to a guy one time on accident while we was rolling around. It was a good look on you.
Thanks.
The
Hey, I heard you wrestle sharks.
Oh my god. I am now about to glaze the fuck out of myself to you. Yeah, it was just me against the shark, and then I got to I'm gonna start demonstrating on you for getting that you're hurt.
Ah, ah.
I think I have to let you go. I heard something.
See, Haley is not amused.
Fuck.
Well, that's not all he wrestles. He also wrestled that giant spider snake.
And I'm about to start demonstrating again. Then I'll
Viperantula?
Yeah.
What was it?
a tarantula viper.
Tarantula viper. Yeah, much scarier than the viperantulas.
I'm like, I gotta demonstrate on the stick now. So then I gotta like this. And then your wife there killed that son of a bitch. I think it was your wife. Who killed it? Oh, someone killed it. I don't remember.
No, Haley in that encounter, Haley killed everything. Bieber, Haley killed everything in that fight, and and Cassie's here put together this amazing spear out of like a spider leg and gave it to me. And then when we faced off against the Watchers, I threw that spear so hard and so true, it killed the Watcher in one throw. There was a small explosion beforehand, but we don't need to talk about that right now.
Always knew you were a warrior.
I make muscles.
Whoa, you're fucking yoked, dude. I never seen what a badger looked like. So you flexing that muscle is probably like the most muscle I've seen on a badger in a while.
Well, I mean, he's a sloth.
What?
Badger tribe, though. I know what he's saying.
Oh shit. Is that what a sloth looks like? What the fuck does a badger look like?
I mean, you've seen his father, who's a badger. Oh no, wait, that
Oh.
wasn't Cassius. Never mind. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Cassius. I like the idea that Cassius does not know what badgers look like and thought that Sloth is the badger.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah.
It's true until I'm told otherwise.
Exactly.
The sun is nearly setting by the time you make it back to the tour. Your progress already slowed by Piaf, slowed farther by the efforts to get Gamma there safely without injury. You bring him to the infirmary tent where Marauder is beside himself as you get Gamma onto one of the infirmary tables cleared and prepared for him, and begins to look him over and doesn't force you all out of the tent, but is like, okay, I need to work, get out. I'm not going to physically remove you, but I am telling you to leave.
Yeah, Haley stays.
I
Yeah,
leave.
That's fair. I'm gonna leave too.
Piaf and the others will also leave. The Sprout stays, but White Eyes, who is not much of a medic, does. Marauder looks Gamma over for confers with Sprout, who had done the initial assessment. Eventually leaves the table to come speak to you, Haley, and says he's got a lot of injuries, internal things. Will take time to heal. Weeks. We will tend to him and keep him. But there's short of keeping his spirits up. There's nothing more that you can do here. I don't know what your friends' plans are, but that may be useful information for them to know. Nothing should be. There should be no permanent damage.
That's wonderful news.
Just time.
Well, time is something we didn't have before. I think Haley will make sure Gamma is okay. Tells him that at first she thought the name Gamma was silly, but it's grown on her more. And tells him her secret name, Ro. She leaves the Marauder's place, and I look for wherever Hugh and Cassius got off to.
Where have Hugh and Cassius got off to? Just waiting outside the tent? Are you going to head... The main places you know here in the area, the infirmary tent. You know where Piaf's area is, and Gamma and Haley's den is. But there are other places you could explore.
I'm hanging out with White Eyes, and I'm trying to read her mind. She's simultaneously reading my mind. It's like,
Nice.
there's got to be a two-way connection here. There's no way. When I get in there,
I'm sorry, go for it.
that's it. When I get in there, you're gonna feel my thoughts.
She is paying zero attention to you. She is facing toward the infirmary tent where her friend is.
Good. I need him distracted. It's easier that way.
You, what are you doing?
I am going to find a quiet place not too far from the infirmary tent and I'm working on building a little something that will have no mechanical value whatsoever, but is just a nice RP beat if it actually works. So I
Okay.
will make my comprehend roll here. I am going to push that.
A pusher.
One success. That's enough to do whatever you're doing. Although,
Yeah, like
it.
that'll be fine. Like I just want to have the thing, so I'll take the
Yep.
one
So
wit damage.
okay. You have built it. It is a little bit fragile.
Yeah.
What has Hugh built?
I have some scraps that I saved from the making of the snakeskin jacket. Enough that it looks a little bit like a strap. I've got some metal things that are painted. They have some indentions in them. We know them as license plates, but they're sort of bent, and I bend them in some additional sorts of ways. And I will find Cassius and present this belt to him. And say, I saw in some scraps of magazines that when the humans had physical contests, the winner got something that looked a little something like this. They called it a belt, but that seemed really weird because I only ever saw people like hang it over their shoulder.
Oh,
But I mean, you wrestled a bunch of stuff and saved our bacon a bunch of times, and I think it's worth you getting a little something to remember that, to uh, let everybody know the skill you've got.
oh my fucking god, dude, this is fucking crazy. I'm gonna hang it on my shoulder. It feels natural.
Be careful. I didn't. Unfortunately, I've only seen a couple pictures of it, so I didn't do a real good job putting it together.
All right, I'm gonna keep it safe as I can. Nobody's gonna take the belt from me.
Yeah.
I,
I,
bro, you're a cool dude, bro. I gotta introduce you to my sister. Like I can't wait. She'll fucking love you.
I turn my wrist up to my eyes. Oh, look at my fur. I think it's time to go to the infirmary.
Sure, yeah. I'm checking out the belt now. This whole time. Now I got title belt defenses now. I gotta defend the belt.
That is easily about when Haley is walking away from the tent, finds the two of you very quickly.
How are you feeling? Crazy day. If you are talking, you're on mute.
Sorry, I didn't turn on my voice box.
Oh, shit.
This whole day has been crazy. I don't. I honestly am not exactly sure how I feel. I feel great. I mean, I feel great. I feel great. And he's okay. He's
Oh,
gonna be okay.
that is great news.
But Doc says he's gonna be out of it for a while. A long while. And I don't really know what that means for me.
Well, what do you think you two are going to do next?
I don't know. I mean, look, when we started this, I told you I didn't really care about the resistance. That's not right. What I mean is that Gamma was my focus. And now that I have him, I don't know that I can put that at risk again.
Well,
But you all need help. And I can help. I'm just not sure.
Ro, you're absolutely right. The resistance, we need as much help as we can get. And there is no doubt that you would be a great asset, are a great asset, and that Gamma is a great asset. But we do this so that we all can have lives. At some point, I think we have to recognize when people have given enough. You two have been apart for so long. Nobody would fault either one of you if you decided that the time you've been apart is long enough.
We don't have to decide today. I think the only thing we should be doing today is celebrating good friends. Gamma didn't seem interested in it, but maybe you will be. I'll hand you the bottle of fancy booze.
Oh yeah, I'm drinking fancy biz, and I'll take a slug of it, hand it over to Cassius, and for our champion.
No.
Always in training, understood. I'll hand it back to Rel.
She'll take a swig of it. Oh, he wasn't kidding. That's strong.
I don't know. I don't think it was that strong. Hey, why don't you introduce me to your sister?
I think that much to maybe Marauder's I think he'll like and hate this at the same time of like actually making a little celebration in his den where Gamma is, right? Like getting some like the people that we have here, right? The people that, we're close to. Um and just having, like drinks and food and celebrating the fact that we achieved this without anybody dying.
Yeah.
I
Light
think
celebrations.
for this, an exception is made by Marauder. You all enjoy good company and the strongest moonshine you have ever had. Never could get that recipe ever to work again. it. You are in a major. You are in the terrarium. You all can find space to rest. Gamma will be in the infirmary for at least. You have
What?
definitely there has been a bit of a shift. The reptiles are out a significant amount of which is something that they will have to recover. You have passed 7 bullets over to Fink, in control of the rat tribe, as well as some of that, as well as the food, some of the reptile tribe's food, which will make things easier on the rats for a little, for a short time. The morning dawns. You can all mark off another food and water for a new day. Moroder informs you that Gamma, to be 100%, he has to recover from essentially starvation, dehydration, sleeplessness, and a number of physical injuries. All told, with proper care, food, water, rest, he will be out for he will be up and about in a couple exactly 14 days, as it turns out. You all have you can stay here in the terrarium if you'd like, or if you have other things that you would like. Meantime, that is certainly plenty of time for you to get around Paradise Valley. We are getting close to end of session time. I would like to actually, we'll save the resistance session time, so definitely consider what sort of things you want to be doing. You have successfully recruited another rabbit, so a token for that, giving you a grand total of 6 cells plus. So lots that can be done. That is a significant amount of each that you have. Also, keep in mind that the successful reconnaissance by the rat cell means that any operation in the rat habitat
Murder
next
Fink.
turn will get
I'm
a
sorry.
+4 chance of success.
What? No, I didn't say anything.
I think you had a cough.
No, I think I said it. We need to murder that son of a bitch.
If only it were that.
Yeah.
Only were that easy.
Fucking Hugh's gonna go Oppenheimer on this bullshit. Get the big bomb.
Look, I'll tell you one thing. All right? Whether he knows it or not, he is in a prison. Because if I see him outside, it's on.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
He's gonna catch these hands so hard, he's gonna shit screws.
Nice.
That feels like a solid place to wrap. It's a little early, but we can go through XP. Mostly because for Sean, we can figure out what you want to do character wise. Obviously, that will kind of determine a little bit how much time passes, or how much time you all want to pass before you go to whatever it is you want to do next.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm not exactly
Yeah.
sure what I
Yeah.
want to do.
But it's also the question of what you all want to do next. There are a couple. You have set up your new cells. You can check back in with Thought. You can way to. I mean, you do know a couple of cells have suffered losses. You also know up to at this point. Going back through my notes. And I guess you guys still have those jerry cans. Did forget about those until now.
We're gonna
But yeah,
we're gonna drive something.
you got Gamma back, although Fink is still large in age. Decide whether Fink is going to take priority over resistance action.
Yeah, that's a real tough call.
Sort of by definition, cell operations are pitted against the Watchers. They are not taking part in internal tribal politics. Now, granted, you have a cell in the rat habitat, so an exception could definitely be made, especially given that cell is one of two cells whom you are fully, well, I guess 3 cells, you are fully aware of the members of, since you have been the ones to set those cells up. The other being Bogart's raccoon bear cell, and then the the newest rabbit cell. It's like, why don't I see a marker?
And
Okay.
I mean, don't forget my dad's cell, who, although like my dad is currently missing, right, and Crosby is clearly very injured. Like I'm sure he's fine. He's totally fine. He's definitely just out there hiding.
Oh, your dad?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm sure that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's totally fine.
I mean, some people's dads go missing and never come back.
No, they're
Totally
just
fine.
out. They're just out going to pick up a pack of cigarettes.
Some cigarettes.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? My dad died of natural causes. He got bit by a snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As natural as it gets.
It happens. They get you.
Alrighty. Did you participate in the session? Mark an XP. Sacrifice or risk something for your tribe.
For the tribe?
For the tribe.
Not the tribe.
Yeah. Sacrifice or risk something for the resistance.
Yes.
Did you sacrifice or risk something for your PC buddy? Once again, I have no idea who your PC buddies are.
I don't think I risked anything for you, Hugh. Well, I don't know. We fought the land shark.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I don't
look,
think I risked anything for you, though.
we fought the land shark. Yeah, that's kind of a stretch to walking into the Sphinx situation. That was for Gamma, not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything. I was gonna do the land shark regardless. Like I was gonna, regardless if it was here or not.
I was going to wrestle that shark no matter what.
I'm so serious.
Sacrifice or risk something for the NPC you want to keep safe.
Yes.
Yeah.
My husband is him.
Sacrifice or risk something for to mess with the NPC you hate.
No, not me.
We actively gave him something, so nah.
Yeah, it's sort of the exact opposite of
I think you lose XP.
sacrifice or risk something to reach your big dream.
I mean, Haley reached her big dream.
I got to change a part of my big dream. I forgot. Wait a minute.
Do you get something special if you reach your dream?
Technically speaking, no. But
No, that's fine.
I mean, you got your husband, so
I know. I don't need anything more than that. The
but
dream
it
is
does
enough.
mean you can change your big dream after the session. There is one further thing that is definitely noticed. Haley, you dominated somebody with a rank higher than yours
Yeah, hell yeah.
in front of one of your tribal elders. That definitely accounts for an increase in rank.
From 5 to 6, you just can't stop me. It don't matter who I am, my rank goes up.
And nobody has failed their tribe in some way or been dominated or defeated by an animal with a rank lower than yours. So no one's going down.
Nope.
I'm not going to lie. I really thought you were going to take him up on the offer, do the exchange somewhere else so that you could jump him.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense why you would go, no, we're going to do this right now. Let's get the hell out of here.
Look, that sounded like a trap to me. Let's go somewhere else when we can do it right here.
It did sound
And
a
he
lot like a
wanted-
trap, yeah.
And he wanted to do it like by the Watchers, and like he knows well, I guess he doesn't necessarily know that we're in trouble with the Watchers, but like that's what I was thinking of. Like, oh, this is a Watcher ambush trap he's trying to lay for us. No way. I did really want to. I wanted to hurt him so bad.
I don't blame you. Yeah.
Oh,
You know, with how everything turned out, I don't know how my boy Herb feels. I'm gonna be honest with you.
it's pretty. Yeah, it's like I didn't see any real path to like get to Fink in, you know what I mean? Like I don't see it going well. Like our best opportunity was the one we failed, right? Like that was the best opportunity.
Absolutely.
And that'll never happen again like that.
Yeah.
I think like unless something crazy happens, I think Fink just lives.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that as well.
I'm totally fine with that. It's the last conversation we had. Thinking of it as Herb, we went on this. We went on this somewhat dead. It was pretty deadly after a certain point, but like
Oh yeah, yeah.
somewhat deadly mission, and for Gamma, which is like cool, cool, cool. I don't know this guy. I'm doing this for my tribe, and
You
the
you
resistance
have
loses
met
the
Gamma before.
Yeah, he's cool, but I mean, like, where I'm in a war with his right tribe. Like, I'm
Yeah.
prioritizing my tribe first. It's cool that you're with your wife, but we need our pieces here. And that's like, that is something that I have to contend with as her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, Fink's an actual problem. Um but I just don't see a way of really dealing with it. He
Yeah.
not in the prison, right? I don't think we get him in the prison, and I don't think he ever leaves the prison. So
Right. I mean, who knows what the future holds? There may be some other opportunity, but short of something presenting itself, the real challenge, right, is that he is in what may be the most fortified habitat, at least that we've explored so far. And he's got a fucking handgun.
Yeah.
Right. So now, who knows? Maybe this Gizmo situation, like, maybe that opens up some other avenue. Maybe, like, I don't know how Hewlett would feel about this, right? But, Hewlett would probably draw the line at doing this. But if really it's just about getting Fink and getting him out of the equation, dude, set him up and let the Watchers take care of him.
Yeah.
I really just need this war with the rats to be over. I think
Well,
that's really where I'm at. That's where I'm at. I'm here to protect my sister and my child. And if they're getting emboldened, it's getting worse. It's getting worse.
that is true.
Yeah. Yeah. It's look, dangerous business. Being in the resistance. It's complicated.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I thought a little bit about what to do, but still didn't really know.
Yeah.
Because I also didn't know if we would, like, when we would get
Right.
Gamma back, you know.
Well, I mean,
So
like,
I'm unsure.
from the outside looking in, it seems like you've got 3 great options, right? You can keep playing Ro, you can go back to playing Gamma, or Ro and Gamma can go live what passes for happily ever after in this world, right? And you bring somebody new in. All fucking fantastic.
Yeah. Or another unseen option.